alongside Teddy Atlas. Good evening and welcome to the New York City Arena here in Midtown Manhattan for our main event of the evening. 15 rounds of heavyweights. This should be a really good matchup here tonight. All that energy that we saw, it almost boiled over at the weigh-in yesterday. Now it gets to explode here in the ring. Joe Frazier's got a target on his opponent. From the moment he steps out of that locker room to every step he takes during this ring walk, you can see exactly what's in his scope. Hurricane's confidence is really showing through as he makes his way to the ring.
All right, gentlemen, protect yourselves at all times. Let's touch them up.
Everybody's been waiting for these two to meet up. Now they do, as round one is underway. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Scoring with the right hand by Joe Frazier. Just ate a big uppercut. He's in bad shape. Wow, stunned moments ago, but now somehow, some way, surviving well.
You know, Joe, I had a fighter once that got
solid. A wicked left hand pours him. So he is able to get up to his feet after that knockdown. But, Teddy, it's what's ahead that's the problem.
Yeah, we're getting a peek right now into his heart, into his soul.
Flipping him with that uppercut. Big shot by Joe Frazier. Joe's not that shy about bringing it early on, but what can we expect here?
Bringing it early on. That's exactly what you're going to expect, and that's what you're going to get.
Frazier's ripped to the head. Hurricane's able to keep putting forward some offense here. What does he have to do if he wants to score another knockdown?
Well, what he's got to do is understand that his opponent right now, you know, instinct is taking over. You know, he's going to move, he's going to slip, he's going to dip. He's going to do everything he can do to survive, to get away from those punches. So go downstairs to the body and free some of that head movement.
When a right-handed fighter faces a southpaw like we see here tonight, Teddy, that right jab is right up against his jab.
That's absolutely right. And you know what? That's a great point, because there lies maybe the greatest advantage for the southpaw, because now the orthodox fighter doesn't feel comfortable using his jab. It doesn't land. It doesn't have the clearance that it usually has. And therefore, he doesn't use it, and he hurts himself.
You see what happens when he commits to the uppercut. Look at that. Great work there. You see him zeroing in with that left hand to the body. Red-hot action to open up this fight. Both men throwing, both men landing.
Been a long time since I've seen something like this. I think it was in a film library. Watching Hammer and Hank, the great Henry Armstrong. Never took a step backwards, kept going forward.
Super jab by Hurricane. To the head he goes with a left hand.
jab, okay? Double that jab. That'll put us in a position. All night long, this is your fight. You're in control. No effort,
You don't need that.
okay?
Throw that away.
It's okay. It's okay. I need you to move this round, all right? Move. Muévate. He's going to come in swinging. He thinks you're still hurt, and he's going to look to finish you off.
You don't need that. No, throw that away.
Hurricane's got to hope that these 60 seconds are going to pay off for him here. Went down hard in that last round. He's got to gather himself because you know his opponent's going to come right after him when that bell rings.
Work the body.
Oh, you see him with the left of the head there? Hurricane's punch is far off the target. Keeps his hands up defensively, protecting the head. Little head knocking with that right hand. Look at this, another power punch able to land. We're early on in this fight, he's going for it.
Yeah, you wonder if he's got a car waiting outside.
You know, boxing is a global sport. I think sometimes in North America, we lose touch of that. But boxing is such a global sport, and every little region of the country defines its fighters differently, and the fighters are defined by where they come from.
Yeah, it really is. You know, sometimes if a fighter is from maybe a place where there's not many resources, then you're going to get a fighter.
Oh, he gets hit by a left hand that he had no clue on. Little head hunting with the left. Good flush shot by Joe Frazier. Hurricane's missing the mark by a mile. That just was nowhere to be found. Good step back, counter punch there.
Beautiful.
Hurricane's getting himself into the mix now, landing that left hand.
Move your head.
A nice block by Joe Frazier. Just 10 seconds to go here in the second round. Oh, what a counter shot by Joe Frazier. And this round comes to an end. What started as mild swelling has now turned into this. Frazier's eye is closed. He's a one-eyed fighter right now.
And that's the fault of his corner. They needed to get that end swell, that cold piece of metal on that eye a couple rounds ago. They did not. And now, as you said, they have a cyclops, a one-eyed fighter.
It's like a whole new fighter out there. Look at him as we start this round. Remember what happened to him in the last round. Now he's up on his toes.
Yeah, well, remember what happened to him in the last round. That's what we say, but he doesn't say that. He's putting that out. He's putting it into the rearview mirror. He's going forward down the road with a lot of hope, a lot of vigor, a lot of confidence.
Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot.
Head and body. Head and body.
A little defense turns to offense by Hurricane. Fine looking right hand by Joe Frazier. good flush shot upstairs.
Let it go.
Smoking Joe with a good solid left hand.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Big shot, the right came clean. There it is! And he goes down again. Will he get up from this? Hard to prepare for a situation like this, but many do. He's been down, now he's got to survive.
So that's where you're wrong. It's not hard to prepare, it's a must to prepare. If you're a trainer, that's what you do in the gym. You teach a guy, if you're in this situation, this is what you do. You grab on, you move your head, you survive.
That's a good left hand by Hurricane. Frazier's in bad shape. Now Frazier will take all night long, but that ref is giving it a look.
Well, this is where the strength of Frazier becomes his weakness. He always wants to fight. Now he has to do the opposite. He's got to survive.
Joe Frazier's way off the mark. That punch didn't have a chance.
Move your head. Muévete la cabeza.
They both decide to bring it. Solid left hand to the head. You see how he does that right there? How he just pushes away. Oh! That was a big shot that floored him, and it's a big shot that may end him right here.
That looked like the great pitcher, Great Maddox. His sinker ball. Boy, it went down quick.
So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
So this is where instincts kick in. You got to start moving that head automatically right now. You don't want to stay in the middle.
You see the defensive guard of Joe Frazier there. Hurricane's punches just don't look like what they should look like right now, Teddy. I know he's thrown a lot early on here, but there's no oomph on them.
Well, that's the other side of it. There's always a flip side to a coin, and the flip side here in the boxing ring, yeah, he threw a lot of punches, but they didn't affect the guy. Right now, I think he's giving in a little bit.
Keep your hands up, all right? You're doing fine.
There you go.
Okay. Now, okay. You're good. You're good. Deep breath now. You gotta give me one more round. Give me one more round. You can do it. Do it. Come on.
Well, if things continue like this is going to be an interesting stretch run of this fight. Beginning of round number 4. Frazier's keeping his guard up very, very well. Teddy, does it help to have the speed that he has?
Sure. Anytime you have speed and you can put it into the equation where whatever you're doing, it has to be technically right, but now you put speed, you're doing it even better. You're doing it at a higher level.
Nowhere close, that punch by Joe Frazier. And just looking to chop down his opponent. A forceful hook to the head by Joe Frazier. And banging away he goes, able to land that power punch.
Trying to force his way in that front door, and he got smacked with that door.
Snapping hook by Joe Frazier. Good right hand. Piercing jab. Smoking Joe with a big shot. Wow, is this good stuff? What good stuff? He just scored the knockdown after being knocked down earlier.
Joe, that's incredible. And the knockdown earlier actually set up this knockdown because his opponent, he got a little reckless, a little careless.
3, 4, 5.
Frazier's going to keep taking this test, rising up after being knocked down. Good body shot. The right hand came home. Digging in with a left to the gut.
You're doing great.
Joe Frazier's right hand scores well that time. We're seeing a lot of work to the body here early on by him. Teddy, is that a certain mentality, these guys that commit to being a body puncher?
Yeah, because they understand that the body punching, you know, that's not something that's glorious. That's not something that, you know, like a great left hook on the chin, bang, it gets results right away. They understand that that's something that pays off later and something you got to start early and stay with.
Boy, he is shaky right there. He is on shaky ground in the ring right now. Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. 10 clicks of the talk. And round 4 comes to an end. You know, Teddy, I'm looking at that cut as he's in the corner now, and it doesn't look good at all. Do you think he thinks he has to go out there and try to end this fight?
Not only does he think it, I think he's right. I think that he probably has very little time left before the referee or the doctor's going to stop this, and he needs to be thinking that way if he's not.
Throw punches, okay? Don't walk into it without throwing a punch.
Real good sign for him right here. He's coming out and looks fresh. He's up on his toes and boxing the way he was. That after a round in which he was knocked down.
Yeah, that's about DNA. That's about genetics. I mean, he has good recovery skills. That's it.
Back to the body.
Not able to connect with the uppercut. Joe Frazier's knowledge of the game is showing through. 3 ways to defend. One of them is to block. He did it there well. Oh, a big shot comes home for him. Can he beat the count? I don't think so here, Teddy.
Now I know where they got that saying, falling like a sack of potatoes.
So he goes down, but able to get up to his feet. Teddy, what should he be thinking about now?
Well, right now, just surviving, but if he survives, then he better figure out why he was put on the floor.
Come on, kid, focus.
Gets rid of that body shot. Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging. He missed that uppercut. Blocks away that headshot. Halfway into round number 5 here.
Come on, kid, focus. One, two.
Not the most accurate uppercut you'll see. Hurricane's got to be careful here, Teddy, because he can't stay like this. Yes, he's throwing punches, but not being effective at all.
No, he's not. He's not landing. And that's bad for the scorecards, but as he continues doing this, it's going to be bad for his chin because he's going to start now getting counted. As time goes by, the more he misses, now his opponent's going to start doing the other part. He's going to come back and take advantage of those misses.
Coming to the end of round number 5, last 10 seconds. And round 5 comes to an end. Frazier's corner has quite a task in front of them now. Their fighter's eye swollen shut.
Right now, you have to come up with some strategy. Maybe he turns his stance around, where he leads now with the good eye. You know, right now the good eye is back a little bit where he can't pick up things. Maybe now he needs to change his position in the ring where at least his good eye is in front.
Deep breath. Relax.
Start of the round, but Teddy, it could be the end of the fight. He's been knocked down numerous times, including the last round.
You're probably right, Joe, but when things are darkest is when you find out what is special inside somebody, where they can go to a place you never expect them to be able to go to. Look at Archie Moore, Yvonne Durrell, years ago. Archie Moore was over 40 years old, in there with a 20-something-year-old Durrell. He was on the floor 3 times in the first round. He found a way to come back and knock him out in the 11th. Is this another one of those nights?
Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counterpuncher, but I get the sense you'd agree with it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's got the perfect platform, the perfect form for it. The guy's walking in right now, not moving his head much. He can time him, he can counter him.
Reaching the halfway point of round number 6. Not much action as he just ties up.
Come on, kid, focus.
Frazier's got that catch-me-if-you-can kind of attitude. He's almost daring his opponent at this point to try to land a headshot, but his movement's been so good. His defense is just supreme.
Yeah, it is. He's moving from the waist. He's slipping the straight shots. He's weaving the hooks. He's doing a real magical job in there, but his opponent is making no adjustments at all.
Working our way towards the bell. Last 10 seconds of the 6th. This round is in the books, and it looks like the gas tank on this fighter may be heading towards empty here. What is this, a case of guys just not putting in the road work and the conditioning prior to a fight?
No, you got to figure he came in. His weight was good. Scales don't lie. We looked at the weight. He came in pretty good condition. I think what it is now he's starting to get broken down a little bit, physically and mentally. The other guy is starting to impose himself on him.
I want you to double up that jab and finish off with the hook, okay?
Right.
1, 1, 2.
Water up there, that's it.
Breathe in. Take
You
a
don't
deep
need that,
breath.
I'll throw that away.
Great job, Doc.
I got it.
Here we go. Action to start the 7th round. Parries that punch intended for the head.
Keep working the body.
He just missed that shot up top. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Frazier's really making some boxing purists out there put a smile on their face because his defense has been stellar. I mean, so fundamentally sound.
Yeah, well, that's why he always goes rounds, and that's why people think he has an iron chin. I don't know if he has an iron chin because the chin never gets touched. He's a guy that's always going rounds because his defense is so good.
He missed with that headshot.
Keep working the jab. Good, good.
Halfway through the 7th round. A well-placed left hand up top. I can imagine throughout your career you've been all over a lot of fighters for lack of movement.
Yeah, it's very, very frustrating because you start to wonder, does he want to win the fight? That's what you start to wonder.
You got this one. Head and body. Head back to the body.
Hey, gotta see that coming.
And now just wasting everybody's time holding on. Ten seconds to go in the 7th. And the round comes to an end.
Capitalize on his misses, okay? I want to see that counter. Make him pay for his misses.
You gotta land a big punch now. No doubt about it. If you're losing this fight, you need to throw and land a big shot. Knock this guy out. Don't worry about it. Get in your rhythm, okay?
As we start round number 8 here, Hurricane's in a real tough spot. Not only is he down on your scorecard, I mean, that's obvious to see that he's losing the fight here through 7 rounds, but he doesn't have the look of a guy that can get himself back into the fight.
Oh, this is what it's about. I mean, who said that this was an easy business? He might have to be reminded of that. Who said this was an easy business? It wasn't going to be about just when you had the lead, when you had the right opponent in front, when you were hitting the heavy bag. It was going to be about, always was going to be about these kind of days. Make up your mind. What are you going to be?
Way to block there.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Joe Frazier blocks that punch. And yet another big shot comes in. What a nice job by Frazier's opponent that time, getting right into the kitchen against Joe Frazier and smoking him.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Smoking Joe Frazier. You know he's going to try to respond here as Frazier gets back up after the knockdown.
He's tired.
The halfway point of round number 8. Frazier's making for a very frustrating round now for his opponent because he's moving so much. He's really utilizing that ring and showing that he's got the better footwork.
Yeah, he's doing what the old timers would say, Joe. He's giving angles, keeping his opponent off balance. His opponent is strong, but he needs to be set to punch. He's making sure he doesn't allow him to get set, doesn't give him that kind of landscape.
Keep working the jab. Good, good.
He got hit. Oh, now the uppercut.
Keep moving! Keep moving!
Just 10 seconds to go in this round. And we come to the end of the round. In between rounds here, Frazier's eye is completely swollen shut. What would you be telling him?
Well, this is going to sound a little tiny harsh, but guess what? This is a tough business. I tell him, you have two eyes, right? Use the good one.
Keep circling. Don't stand in front of him. He's almost done. Had him that round. You're in control. Next round, let's keep this.
As we start a new round, I pose this question to you. Is there any hope for him? He's been knocked down numerous times today.
Look, there's been great comebacks in this sport. There's always hope. You don't know how deep a man's reserve is inside their soul, inside their mind. But dangerous grounds now to find out.
'em. Great right was lined up, but he missed. Good defense, just covering up down low.
Gotta see those coming!
One, two. Keep working the body.
Tried the hook, didn't get it. That's a good block by Joe Frazier.
Jump on him. Nice.
Seconds into the 9th round. Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. Big, big shot comes crashing home. That was a big shot that floored him, and it's a big shot that may end him right here.
That looked like the great pitcher, Great Maddox, his sinker ball. Boy, it went down quick.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And it's over. This fight is over. Joe Frazier's in prime form. Power surge here. Knockout winner. Joe Frazier's your winner by knockout. Now, I think he was headed towards a decision win anyways, but what a good way to just put a stamp on his evening.
Yeah, bring down the curtain and make sure that more people are going to be talking about you when they leave the arena tonight.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us. Enjoy the rest of your evening.